In a small town rooted in belief, 18-year-old Tyler Martin doesn't put anything to chance.
Life is short and you can't take every moment for granted. And you got to take every opportunity to the best of your ability.
He's my perfectionist. I mean, there's nothing that I send him out to do that if it ain't done perfect, he'll go change it to make certain it's perfect.
From his family on the ranch to his brotherhood on the gridiron, Tyler's bond is unbreakable.
The biggest part about Tyler is his heart. I mean, he's got the most genuine heart and personality. He hates to displease, and everything he does is to help somebody else.
Tyler's consideration for others has always been steady, especially when you consider the moment where it all shifted.
That morning I was heading to school. It was about 50 miles.
December 18th, 2023. From his family's ranch, Tyler traverses a gravel road for nearly 20 miles before turning north on South Dakota Highway 73.
Tyler had to leave home before 7 in order to make it to school in time. And I always check to make sure that he made it.
Going to Faith, I was about 20 minutes before I got to school. Before it happened, I was going up a hill, and I guess I was close to the yellow line. I remember looking up, and my whole screen of the car was covered with the truck, and I was out. So I'm pretty sure where I ended up in the ditch was right here, and the car was facing that way. And it took about 3 minutes for someone to show up and looked at her and said, "Ma'am, I need you to call 911. I'm okay, but I need you to call 911.
The first thing I noticed was his leg bone was snapped through the skin and crossed, and they were, at that point, tourniqueting the leg.
Top of my leg, the fibula, I shattered that at the end of it here, and then I broke it down at the lower part here, and I broke my hip too. Now, my left arm was dangling. I didn't even know it was broke at the time because my left leg was smashed and adrenaline's going and you feel half of the pain, but you're wondering how you can get out of the situation. And I look over, my arm's dangling, I can't move, and the bone's broken here. It took him 45 minutes to get me out of the car.
Well, as a parent, and I'm not sure what it was, but I was as calm as I am right now in the moment of talking to him until we got him on the helicopter. And at that point, I don't know, the adrenaline wore off, whatever, but I dry heaved and puked in the ditch for quite a while after seeing, one of your kids in that predicament. I'm really glad I was there to be able to visit with him.
The left side of Tyler's body was shattered, but his spirit never wavered. After multiple surgeries and seemingly endless rehab, the smallest task became one of his biggest triumphs.
4 months of a wheelchair that was enough sitting, that's for sure. It was a little process to learn to walk again with the left leg,
I told him, I said, "Man, I wish there was something I could do for you, buddy." And he goes, "Dad," he said, "I'll deal with it." He said, "I'm just tickled to be alive." And so that was his mentality. It made the process so much easier that a kid stuck in that position never got sour about it. He was tickled to be alive. He knew it was going to be a process.
The only process that was more difficult for Tyler was figuring out what he wanted to do with his new lease on life. And then it became apparent.
Before the accident, I didn't really think football was going to be the dream because I was really into the rodeo and stuff. Good work. But once that accident happened and I really started liking football and the contact of it, and I knew God changed it.
Yeah, I said, it's funny you mentioned that because we can go to this Sanford Fieldhouse to play. And he said, "Yeah, let's do it."
The Sanford Fieldhouse in Sioux Falls hosts a variety of athletes across a multitude of different sports, including an annual high school football combine, which allows players from across the Midwest to showcase their skills in front of college coaches. Before the combine, a 6-week elite training prep course is also offered.
We wanted the kids to have a chance to excel, and you can spot right away the kids that do the program, because what we're working on is the drills they're going to do in the combine.
Getting the option to go down there, 6 weeks in a row and then have the combine, it was night and day difference from day one.
From week 1 to week 7, I improved crazy.
The commitment to 6 straight weeks of preparation was one thing, but simply getting there was a whole new ballgame. Tyler and his father would drive 5 hours each way from Faith to Sioux Falls and back again, all in one day.
I'm just kind of sleeping and trading off with my dad, driving here and there.
We talked to them about, do you want to stay? Do you want us to line up a hotel? No, we got work to do on the ranch the next day. And you knew right away that Billy passed down a very strong work ethic to Tyler.
To cheat death like he did, and then to have a goal in mind, I told him I'd take him anywhere he wanted to go.
It all culminated in the combine, where Tyler put up impressive numbers in multiple drills. A tremendous leap from where he was just 18 months ago.
It went really smoothly, I thought, for my first combine, and after the injury, and finally 100% healed, and honestly feel better than I was a couple years ago. I feel 100% now.
I said, "Are you glad we brought you down here?" And he goes, "Man, I am so excited." He says, "I love the atmosphere. I love the physical contact." And he said, "I love that they're breaking this sport and these positions down for me." So it was huge that we got to go down to it.
Tyler's senior season is now here. He hopes his performance at the combine will put him on track to play football collegiately. But the time for him to make an impact is endless. His drive is off the charts. And his faith, well, it's always been right at home.
To watch him take life like that and run with it and enjoy it and do what he's done, it inspires me, I guess.
Tyler's going to be successful in whatever he does. Overcome what he's overcome. He's beat things that most of us will never ever face.
It was really fun to me just to go up there and get the work in and get back to the sport I love.
From the start of his Sanford journey to the combine alone was like night and day. So then to get through the summer of the other camps he's gone through, and then all of the work he's done on his own using the techniques that he was taught at Sanford to improve himself it's exciting. There's no fear, there's no anxiety, it's just, man, you got this, you're good. It's gonna be fun to watch you hit somebody.
With Sanford Health News, I'm David Brown.
1, 2, 3, horse!